That's this week on Cisco and Ebert and the movies and the asshole. Great. That was great. And that's Roger.
Hi everybody, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
I'm Indigo.
Today we're here to talk to you about games and television and the importance of that being a thing.
Absolutely. So the big news right now is that Halo and The Witcher are both getting their own television shows. But before we go into that, I think it's important that we kind of go over the history of video games and other medias. So firstly, movies. That's kind of like the one.
That's the staple. That's where they've been most prolific.
Yeah. And there's a ton out there. You know, we're looking at Assassin's Creed, Mortal Kombat, 2 different Tomb Raiders, all of which have like doubled their money at least.
But have like gotten some of the lowest reviews.
Yeah.
The worst reviews.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed is at a 19 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like Tomb Raider, I think both of them are like in their 40s.
Below 50 for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're horrible. Like hell, the Tomb Raider, the original one with Angelina Jolie, is so bad, yet it's doubled its money and it sprung off its own roller coaster.
Yep.
Like it's disgusting. If you guys want to find out, we didn't talk about this, but if you want to find out more about that roller coaster, there's a great YouTuber called Defunct Land. Go there. He's got a whole breakdown. Like. Very cool. It's someone I watch, and you guys just
watch them.
Yeah. Not only are these movies making a ton of money with really crappy reviews, like they continuously get pumped out over and over and over again. And so it was about time before it moving into other markets.
Let's see if we can make this same huge return happen on television.
Yeah, and this is the kind of the first, at least here in the American market. When I was doing research, I couldn't find any video game to TV shows that were created that weren't web series. That doesn't count. It was on the internet. That's not a TV show. Like, I get that.
Not that we're saying that web series are invalid or like a poor form of entertainment. It's just the money involved for television is more.
Yeah, and it involves a lot more people, and it expands to a market that, you know, people that play video games usually have a very close-knit interest in the internet. Versus, you know, necessarily TV. Like, I don't even have cable. Not only is it really important that this is the first series that are being done, but the fact is that they're 2 hugely massive series. You're looking at Halo, which is going to be on Showtime, but you're also looking at Witcher going to be on Netflix. They're both huge titles and both huge networks.
Yeah, huge networks that have kind of like put a lot behind these 2 shows, right? Like they are talking in a way that makes it seem like they're going to be putting a lot of resources behind making these 2 titles flagships. Like these 2 aren't going to be the little indie project that gets underfunded and understaffed and just kind of like, we'll see if this idea works. They're putting time and money into this.
Yeah, for Netflix, they just started casting, which is a huge step forward. I mean, it kind of pushes us to where our timeline is. We're looking at the earliest, we're looking at late 2019.
It's a 10-episode season, right?
No, that's the Halo. Halo is going to be a 10-episode series. I don't know what the Netflix one is going to be, but yes, Halo, they're starting pre-production. They're going to go into production in 2019.
Right.
So we know that we're not going to see that until 2020.
Yeah.
And the Halo one is going to be 10 episodes that are 1 hour long.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and
I like hour-long episodes.
Yeah, and Showtime is basically kind of pushing it as their competitor to HBO's like what is that stupid
Game
dragon?
of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
The stupid dragon. We lost all of our subscribers just now. We love Game of Thrones. Please don't hate us.
I don't.
I don't watch it, actually.
All right, see? There
I
you
watched
go.
the first like 2 seasons.
Look.
3 seasons?
They're using that as its means of competition.
Yeah.
They're saying, look, we're putting a ton of money. This is its own franchise.
Fantasy, boobies, that's all you need.
I'm trying to think if there's going to be boobies in Halo.
I mean, Cortana, I don't know. It's the only thing.
Well, speaking specifically about Halo, we know that it's not going to involve Master Chief, that it's going to be in the Halo universe, but it's not going to be any retelling of any of the games.
Please, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, retelling a story that I played already is like the easiest way out for this.
From my understanding, this could be speculation that I was reading, is that it's going to take more from the books than it's going to be taking from the games.
A lot less people probably read the book.
Exactly. And I mean, books to movies or books to television shows either are very common.
Yeah.
And I think it's
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I think the writing style is easier to translate versus video games. So it's kind of like a third, video games to books to TV.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The intermediary book.
Yeah, exactly. We do know that Geralt will be the main character.
Yep.
We don't know along where in the timeline. My suspicion is that it's going to be before the games.
Sure, that would make sense.
Yeah, so that like it can retell some of the stories from the books that are also out there. And it also kind of doesn't really interfere with the games. Because the
that
games
would be a problem.
Because the problem with using the storyline of the games or like within that timeline of the games is that it's such an expansive world and so many choices to be made.
That's the other thing, right? With series like The Witcher, where I can make a choice and then the movie makes a different choice, and I'm like, well, not interested. Click. Like,
yeah.
I made that choice for a reason. That's the thing that interests me. So just give me a different set of...
And that's why I think it's going to take place before the games are going to happen.
Yeah.
And then we also know that Netflix doesn't play around with their series at all. And so I think that that's kind of really exciting about what both of them are.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to wait and see what's going to happen.
Yep.
But I have a lot of kind of faith and I have a lot of like excitement towards these two projects.
Hype?
Yeah, hype.
Train.
I would say it's calculated hype. You know what I mean? Like I've taken a look at who the showrunners are, who the producers are, who's getting involved.
He works in entertainment. I don't even know what a showrunner does anymore.
Yep. So I pay attention to those and go, okay, these are very important things. These are very good people. This could be really good. So we'll see.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you guys head down to the comments and let us know, are you guys excited about either The Witcher or Halo or both? Or one other question, what video game series would you guys like to see as a TV show?
Ooh.
While you guys are down there, why don't you also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can get notifications for all of our future content. I would also like you to head over to Twitter and tell me what series that you would like to see as a TV show. And you can do that at IndigoQT.
And I'm Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter if you want to tell me why Dark Souls 3 would be the best movie from a video game ever created. Literally just the same person dying over and over again. You can also reach both of us at the same time at _QueueTimes, or you can reach us on Instagram at QueueTimes. We have been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys
later.
yeah, sure.